How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. And unfortunately, as you may know, there are many websites, many social media websites that have been banned, including TikTok, which will be the focus of this video. Of course, you're going to need a VPN for this in order to unblock. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to, use TikTok. As you can tell here, as it says, TikTok comms on Twitter said that in light of Russia's new fake news law, we have no choice but to suspend live streaming and new content to our video service while we review the safety implications of this law. Our in-app messaging service will not be affected. So yeah, Putin and the Kremlin movement pretty much is really just cracking down on all kinds of information that doesn't really sit well with them. And at this point, TikTok is preventing users in Russia from posting to the platform while it reviews the law, while it reviews the implications of the new Russian law. And under the law, people face up to 15 years in prison for spreading information that contradicts the Kremlin's official narrative about Ukraine, which rejects words like war and invasion. People in Russia can still watch videos in the app and can message each other, but cannot create their own TikTok videos. And it is unclear when or if the company will resume letting Russians upload their own content. The law has also led independent Russian outlets and some Western news organizations to shut down and pull out of the country entirely, eliminating some of the few channels for information not controlled by Moscow. TikTok said it last week that it had begun applying labels to some Russian state-controlled media accounts to warn people of videos produced by users with ties to the Kremlin. In the European Union, TikTok has gone further by banning Russian state media accounts like Sputnik and RT in compliance with the bloc's sanctions. Now, yeah, this is getting out of hand, and obviously, as users, as civilians, if you are in Russia and you're trying to, let's say, post some videos, kind of put the truth out there, whatever it is that you're experiencing, you want to say what you really feel and think, you're going to have to use a VPN, and you cannot use a free VPN that could log your information and sell it to third parties. So, you know, free VPNs will not be able to afford to keep your data safe, and proxies obviously will not encrypt your data. And this is why I have 3 recommendations for you guys, 3 recommendations with proper obfuscation technology that will actually protect your data rather than selling it to third-party companies, or in this case, the Russian government. So yeah, you want to be careful. By the way, if you guys are interested in any of these VPNs, you'll find links to quite the decent discounts that I was able to get for you guys if you guys are interested in claiming the long-term plans. And of course, there are 30-day money-back guarantees, so you can just try out the service for 30 days if you'd like, and you'll find full reviews if you'd like to learn more about these VPNs. All right, so here's Russia, right? Of course, you're not going to find any Russian servers due to the country's authoritarian laws, and you won't find the Russian server in Surfshark anymore. It did have. Surfshark was one of the only VPNs that actually had a Russian server, and it's no longer there after the invasion. Okay, so all you need to do really is just select a VPN server that is just near Russia. I mean, you don't really need to, but typically speaking, the closer the server, the faster the connection. But with these 3 VPNs, they have proper obfuscation and proper protocols that can support your connection no matter the location. So you'll be able to get very fast speeds no matter where you connect, be it you know, all the way down to Australia, all the way to Los Angeles, whatever it is, you'll be able to get really good speeds. But just keep it in mind, the closer, the better, generally speaking. All right, so just to give you guys a little introduction into these VPNs, again, if you're interested in learning a little bit more about them, you'll find the reviews down below, but I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. So with ExpressVPN, you've got over 3,000 servers in 94 countries, and you'll be able to secure up to 5 devices per subscription. And of course, you have basic features such as the kill switch, as well as split tunneling. And the kill switch will stop your internet traffic if the VPN disconnects unexpectedly. And obviously, if you're in Russia, this is going to be very useful, or if you're in any other censorship heavy country, because what this will do is that it will make sure that you're only going to be connected to the internet when the VPN is on. And the moment the VPN goes off, you will no longer have access to the internet. Okay, so this is going to be a very useful feature, and if you're in any censorship-heavy country where you might risk kind of getting tracked down by the government or the authorities because of your opinions or whatever, you want to keep this feature on, the kill switch. You want to keep that one on, okay? Now, split tunneling will give you the ability to select which applications are routed through the VPN and which are not. As far as protocols, you can go with any protocol you would like. You can test them out. I would suggest you stick to automatic if you don't want to ever mess with the protocol section again, though I do like sticking to lightweight simply because it is the fastest protocol. Okay, now just to note one thing with regards to censorship before I move on to NordVPN and Surfshark, ExpressVPN is going to be your best bet here when it comes to protecting yourself from authoritative dictatorships or any kind of very censorship heavy countries. And the cool thing about ExpressVPN is that you don't have to do any kind of configuration, no manual configuration, nothing is required. All you need to do is download it. It's as much of a plug and play VPN as it can get, really. And it's made to be that way. It's as accessible as possible. It's very easy. There's nothing complicated about the user interface, and that's exactly what it's made for. But yeah, if you want to be as safe as possible, go with ExpressVPN. NordVPN still works great, though you might have to download the NordVPN version that works in censorship-heavy countries. So you can just go to the website and download that. It's exactly the same version, but it's made for those that are in censorship-heavy countries. And Surfshark works just fine because, especially, you know, you have your rotating IP here, which is a great new feature, which will automatically rotate your IP address while your VPN location stays the same, so that you're much tougher to track down. And then No Borders mode will help you bypass internet restrictions such as the Great Firewall of China. Now, if the obfuscated or if the No Borders mode doesn't work here, then you might have to actually do some manual configuration to make it work. But Surfshark overall is a great option, as well as NordVPN. They're great options for internet or censorship-heavy countries. Whereas ExpressVPN is just made to be as easy as possible to use, okay? Now, moving on with NordVPN, you've got over 5,200 servers in 60 countries, so that's 34 less countries than ExpressVPN. And you've got specialty servers such as Double VPN, Onion or VPN, and peer-to-peer if you're interested in that. And if we go here, you do have an ad blocker, the powerful NordLynx protocol. You want to stick with that as the fastest one, and it works nearly 100% of the time, really. Not only do you have a conventional kill switch, just like Express and Surfshark, but you also have an app kill switch, which will close selected apps when you disconnect from the VPN or the connection drops, rather than closing the entire connection. Of course, you have split tunneling, and you have a custom DNS feature which will allow you to change your DNS very easily. It's just an easy way to change your DNS, really. And obfuscated servers if you're in censorship-heavy countries. So yeah, you don't really have to use this unless using NordLynx protocol is just not working for you. And NordVPN will allow you to secure up to 6 devices per subscription. And finally, with Surfshark, you have over 3,200 servers in 65 countries. And the cool thing about Surfshark is that you'll be able to secure an unlimited number of devices with just a single subscription, which is great. Okay, and just like NordVPN, you do have specialty servers such as multi-hop and static IP. And by the way, Double VPN is the same as multi-hop, which will route your connection through 2 servers rather than 1, making it, well, double as difficult to track you down. You'll be routed through 2 servers and 2 IP addresses rather than just 1. And of course, you have your basic security features such as Bypasser, which is the same as split tunneling. It's just named Bypasser here. Your kill switch, Clean Web, which is your ad blocker. And finally, you have a handful of protocols. You can just stick to automatic if you don't want to mess with your protocols, or you can go with WireGuard, which is a powerful, or it will be the fastest protocol as well. And as I explained before, you have rotating IP and No Borders mode if you're in a censorship-heavy country. So yeah, you can be sure that these VPNs VPNs will definitely help you bypass whatever restrictions are imposed on you by your government, whether you're in Russia, China, UAE, or any other authoritative or country that doesn't really like the concept of free speech. You want to keep yourself protected. So yeah, this is the way to go. Again, if you're not satisfied, by the way, with any of these VPNs, you do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you don't have to commit to the long-term plans, although the long-term plans will save you the most money. But if you're not, let's say, satisfied with any of these VPNs, you are able to claim your refund. It's a very hassle-free process. All you need to do is go to any of the websites, let's say with ExpressVPN here, hover over the bottom right. It's the same with Nord and Surfshark, by the way. Just go to the bottom right of any of the websites and you'll be able to access the live chat support, and they'll be able to refund you within 2 to 3, 4 business days. It's a very hassle-free, little to no questions asked kind of process. So again, you'll find links to special deals and discounts in the description down below. Feel free to take advantage of the discounts. And of course, if you'd like to learn more about these VPNs in terms of their privacy policies, speed, streaming, and torrenting capabilities, as well as security and features, be sure to check the reviews, the full in-depth reviews down in the description. So that'll be it for this video. Stay safe. Comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them. Like and subscribe if you'd like to support the channel and stay up to date with everything VPNs and cybersecurity. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.